Hey guys, this is Crumpet here, and I haven't been able to find a good, somewhat automatic cow farm on the internet at all recently, so I decided to try to make one on my own using a couple different concepts that I've seen before. Um, so I'm just gonna dig right into this. This is the farm that I came up with. It has 4 rows of breeder cows on the top here that the babies drop down into here, and once the babies grow up, they go up this elevator right here. And I'm just going to show you with a couple adult cows right now how the elevator works. I've yet to see a cow get stuck in this one, and every other design that I've tried has had cows get stuck, so I think I've come up with a pretty good way to get the cows up the elevator. Since the ladders have just a tiny little bit of a hitbox, it kind of keeps them in between both blocks, so they'll hit both streams of water, make it up pretty well, and get through. The one problem is I've been seeing is, oh nope, no, they're making it through. Never mind. I do get a couple occasionally getting kind of fighting to get into the hole. Once you get more in there, they'll push each other around and they'll get through. Let's throw another one in. Oh, they made it through. Right as I threw the other one in. So yeah, they'll kind of fight each other for a little while, but they'll eventually make it through. So you'll see they're kind of weaving in back and forth. I'm not sure why, because that one's not directional. And I just had to do this little extra bit on the top to make it so they can get out, and then they make it all the way through. And where'd that last guy go? Well, I must have missed him go up the elevator. Oh, there he is. Yep. So all the cows made it through. I'm just going to throw a single one in as a test, make sure one by himself can make it through. And then I'll show you how to build this. So you can kind of see around the area, I've kind of tried a few different designs. This one's been working pretty much completely. And he made it through. Awesome. Alright, so let me show you how to build this. Let me make a day. Alright, to start off, we're going to need a 4 tall 9x9 room. So, wall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and fill in the rest right here. I counted that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I forgot to put the wall. There we go. Now we're going to make this 4 tall. There's 3, and here's the 4th one. Almost done. Alright, good. This will be that bottom layer that I showed you on that one right there. You can't see I only put glass on one side, so it kind of, you could see only through into the inside. So what we're going to do here is first pick the side that you want the elevator to be on, and that's where you're going to lay down some stair blocks. And this is part of the problem that I had on one of my very first designs. Is I was making the water streams go downwards instead of up, and on the blocks that the stream went down, that the baby cows, they would get stuck and die, but when they're going up they do not, so that works out very nicely. And you're going to want to put a water stream on the opposite wall on source blocks on the entire back wall, and in the very middle you're going to want to break through right here, and I'm just going to put a little placeholder right here. We'll work this part you're going to need to do later after you figure out the top part. And then some source blocks on the side, kind of like you're making a mob spawner room. Next, what we're going to want to do is on the second block out, on the very top, on the fourth block up, you're going to want to make a line right here, and alternating every other block. Whoops. So you come to the end. These are where your actual breeder cows will be standing on. Now we're going to want to build the wall 2 more blocks up. There's 1 and 2. Oops. Okay. Now, starting from the first block off of the wall, we're going to want to build 1, 2 up from where we're standing. This is so you have a gap at the bottom here for the babies to fall through, and the adults won't. And while you're breeding the cows up, you can fill in the block down here with something, and then after you get enough breeder stock on the entire row, you can just break it back out. That way the babies won't fall through, and then once they're adults, you have a better breeding stock. So, and then you can just break it out from underneath, because you'll probably end up killing some of the cows if you try to break it from the top, so you might need to go down into the water area at the bottom. But it's no big deal. Alright, so now we have this, and on the side where the water elevator is where the kill area is going to be. I like to leave myself a little bit of a walkway, so I'm going to make this 3 wide plus a wall, so 4 wide. I don't want to just fly. Alright, very good. And in the middle right here is technically where your wall is going to be. So I'm going to stick, I don't have a chest, do I? Nope. Chest. Here. I need a hopper as well. Hopper. Going into the chest, and another hopper going into that one. I'm going to put glass here. We're going to come around to the back, just fill that up. Alright, and on this block right above the hopper, you're going to need a sign. Make another row up. Glass block, and a bucket of lava right there. And go 1 more up. And another glass block. And you can put a glass block right here actually, just to help see the cows die, because we're evil and we like watching cows die. Put a sign there. And you're going to want to come out too from where this ends right here. And wall it in. This will be where our elevator is. Alright, build up this wall real fast. Okay, perfect. Now you're going to want to make a roof for the cows too, so they, what was I going to say? So they don't jump as much, because the more they jump, the longer it's going to take for them to get over to the end. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but just makes it simpler. Fill this in right here, put a sign on the corner of the stair block, and put another water source block next to the sign, which leads it to the end. You're going to want to put one sign right here, grab a ladder, put it on the end, alternating ladders going up the back side. Whoops. And from the sign, alternating going up on the ladders on this back side as well, or on the opposite side, I guess, the front side. And we're going to want to build this up a couple blocks. I think 3 should be sufficient. Now going back into where the ladders are, between every single ladder and the sign in the ladder, I guess, as well, you're going to want to put a water source block. One right here, and then one above this last ladder right there. That's so any cows that are on the back side will still get pushed through. And that's pretty much it. Now all you gotta do is fill this up with cows, but I'm not gonna do that. But I'll come over here, show you pretty much. I already have this one completed. Like I said, I showed you what happens with the adult cows. Let's get cows and wheat. Throw a couple cows in here, just watch the elevator in action again. Like I said, they do get jammed up there sometimes, but they will make it through eventually. Just let them push each other, fight it out, and that'll be okay. There we go, that guy got through. Oh, I missed the first one dying. You saw the smoke right there at the end. And yep, there's another one, and these two are on their way up. Huh, that's kind of weird. I've never seen them push each other like that and stay on a side. Alright, so you see the adult cows can get through perfectly fine. And let's breed up some babies. Oops. Yeah, you don't want to fall in, because when you jump out, the cows try to escape, because you're going to have to break a block to get out. I have about 130 something breeder cows here, so we should get, I doubt I'm hitting them all, and I probably have way too many cows here anyways. You don't need this many, you definitely don't need that many. Alright, but as you can see right here, the cows will kind of push themselves up the elevator just a tiny little bit, but then they'll just fall right back out. So, no big deal. And they'll all just kind of hang out in here until they become adults, and then they will make their way up the elevator. So, ooh, we had one drown right there. That's not good. Yeah, see, if you fill it up too much, where the water source blocks are, they can occasionally drown, which you might lose a couple cows, like I said, but if you have it so full like I do, that's the only time it'll happen. If you're sitting at a decent stock size, not like hundreds of cows up there, it won't happen. You don't have to worry about it. So, you might get there might be a drowner once in a blue moon, but that's only when he can't jump at all. So, that hardly ever happens. That's actually the first one I've seen drown with this time around. So, nothing to really worry about. You may lose 1 or 2 cows once in a blue moon. I wouldn't really count on that happening though. You should be fine. So anyways guys, again, this has been Crumpet. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial and liked the cow farm, and I'm out.